Problems on strings. Let's talk about strings in Python and solve some problems like right to left, palindrome, guest list, and prefixed. Python does not have char, but it has strings. A string is a sequence of characters. This is a string, and this is too. They're equal, but this is a syntax error. You cannot mismatch codes. I'm a string, and I'm a string. Hi viewer, welcome to this Python course. A is this string. The slice 3 to 8 slices the string. And the slice A of -2 up to the n gives us the letters VE. We can concatenate two strings. 10 plus 10 is 1010, not 20. And we can also multiply a string by an integer to concatenate it with itself a number of times. Now let's do some problems on strings. Write a function that takes a string and returns an output where it reverses the words that are 4 characters or longer. So it reverses data flare, hello, and world, and the word pretend. Pause your screen and give it a try. Splitting the sentence around spaces, we get a list for each word in this list if it is length 4 or more. Add reverse of it to a list. Otherwise, add it to a list as it is. Then join each word in this list with a space. This is the string. Split it around spaces to get a list with these values. The new list has these values and the word pretend has been reversed. And finally, it joins these values with a space. Can you write a function that checks whether a number or string is a palindrome? A palindrome is a word, phrase, or sequence that reads the same backwards and forwards. Some examples are the words none, Bob, seas, and kayak. This one is rather simple. Reverse the string using indexing with a negative step value of -1 and compare it to the original string. Return the Boolean result of this comparison. This is the string. This is it reversed. Yes, they are equal. So it returns true. This string is a palindrome. Try out more values and see what happens. 110 people RSVP'd yes to this year's annual Comic Con. Write a function that takes a list of their names, then strips away everything but their first names. For each name in the list of attendees, split it around the space and just keep the first name. Use a list comprehension and return the list. This is the call to the function. These are the lists it creates for each name. Of these, it only takes the first names and creates a list and returns it. And now, write a function that takes a list of strings and a string prefix. It returns a list of all the strings that begin with that prefix. For each string in the list strings, use it for the list comprehension only if it starts with that prefix. So this is the list of strings, and this is the prefix. Only non and none begin with this prefix. So this is what goes into a list, and the function returns this list. Go over to your LMS and finish your assignments on time.